Hello guys, I'm here to discuss with you one of the quality management guru, Dr. Kaoru Ishikawa. Here are some personal information about Dr. Ishikawa. He was born on July 13, 1915 in Tokyo, Japan. Dr. Ishikawa suffered a stroke that had him ill for several months, and then cause of his death on April 16, 1989 in Tokyo. He is a Japanese organizational theorist, professor at the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Tokyo. He is a chemical engineer, leader of the Japanese quality movement, developed the Japanese quality strategy, developed concept of true and substitute quality characteristic, advocate the use of 7 tools like cause and effect diagram, Pareto chart, and etc. Advance the use of QCC, Quality Control Circle, develop concept of Japanese Total Quality Control or Company-Wide Quality Control or CWQC.
Now, let's go to the chronological sequence events of Kaoru Ishikawa. It was started in 1939. Kaoru Ishikawa obtained his master's degree in applied chemistry from the University of Tokyo. In the current year to 1941, he served in the Navy and then joined the Nissan Liquid Fuel Company. During his service in Navy, he became Naval Tech Officer. In 1945, this is the year where Ishikawa presented his first development concept, which is the fishbone diagram. This model helped to determine what is the root cause of the problem. In 1947, because Kaoru Ishikawa wanted to return in science, he became a researcher and began to work as professors in University of Tokyo as well. In 1949, Kaoru Ishikawa joined the JUSE, which means the Japanese Union and Scientists and Engineers, a quality control research group. In 1952, he became a director of Chemical Society of Japan. After the Second World War, the economy and industrial sector changed in Japan. Kaoru Ishikawa met William Edwards Deming and Joseph M. Duran, and together they developed various management concepts that integrated with the issues of Japanese market. Another facts about Kaoru Ishikawa: he wrote 647 articles and 31 books at all. The two that he makes fame on, first is the title of the book is Introduction to Quality Control that published on 1954. The other one entitled What is Total Quality Control, the Japanese Way that published on 1985. Yes, generally, Kaoru Ishikawa has a lot of contribution that he was made when he was alive. But based on the quality that works that he was known and famous on, we pick 4 out of all. First is fishbone cause and effect diagram, which also known as Ishikawa diagram. Second is quality circles. Third is the company-wide quality. And the fourth one is the 7 basic quality tools. So, let's talk about what is 4 all about.
Here are the 15 effects of company-wide quality. 1. Product quality is improved and becomes uniform. The effects are reduced. 2. Reliability of goods is improved. 3. Cost is reduced. 4. Quantity of production is increased and it becomes possible to make rational production schedules. 5. Wasteful work and work are reduced. 6. Technique is established and improved. And 7. Expenses for inspection and testing are reduced. 8. Contracts between vendor and vendee are rationalized. 9. The sales market is enlarged. 10. Better relationships are established between departments. 11. False data and reports are reduced. 12. Discussions are carried out more freely and democratically. 13. Meetings are operated more smoothly. 14. Repairs and installation of equipment and facilities are done more rationally. And last one, 15. Human relations are improved. This, the company-wide quality leads to better products, manufactured at lower cost. This improves the process and reduces waste and saves time, leading to reduced expenses that can be passed along to clients in the form of lower prices.
Good morning everyone, I'm Regine Valena and I'm going to discuss the fishbone diagram by Kaoru Ishikawa. Fishbone diagram is also known as the Ishikawa diagram or cause and effect diagram. As you can see in the PowerPoint, Ishikawa diagram looks just like a fishbone skeleton. In the head part, it shows the effect of the problem and the spines shows the causes. These usually group into major categories to identify these sources. As you can see in the picture, these are the methods, machines, management, materials, and manpower. So this diagram works right to left. In the next slide, we will answer the question, what is fishbone diagram? Fishbone diagram identifies many possible causes for an effect or problem. It can be used to structure a brainstorming session. When we say brainstorming, these are the major categories of causes of the problem: the methods, machine, management, materials, and manpower. It immediately sorts ideas into useful categories. Fishbone diagrams are considered one of the 7 basic quality tools and are used in the analyze phase of Six Sigma's thematic approach to problem solving. In short, Ishikawa diagram is a visualization tool or to see the potential causes of the problem in order to identify its root causes. This usually made during team meeting and drawn on the whiteboard once there's a problem that needs to be studied further. Example, in company named iconic Mazda Miata car, by using fish diagram, they were able to identify the future problems or issues. They were able to design sports cars door so the driver could rest his arms while driving. They were able to come up with an idea with the help of the fishbone diagram. In the next slide, we will answer the question, what is the different uses of fishbone diagram? Employees or workers can use this diagram to identify the possible causes of problem, to help develop a product that addresses issues with current market offering, to reveal bottlenecks or areas of weakness in a business process. When we say bottlenecks, means one process in a chain of processes, such that its limited capacity reduces the capacity of the whole chain. The result of having a bottleneck are stalls in the products or supply overstocks. Another, to avoid recurring issues or employees burnout. Burnout means exhausted through overwork. And lastly, to ensure that any corrective actions put into place will resolve the issues.
So the next topic that will be discussed is the quality circles of Kaoru Ishikawa. The power of quality circle comes from mutual trust between managers and employees, which leads to more mutual understanding. The purpose of quality circles is to build a strong relationship towards an employees and the managers. So they will show more interest and devoted sa ginagawa nilang work. So itong quality circles, first nag-appear siya sa Japan, and si Professor Kaoru Ishikawa yung unang gumamit ng term na quality circles, and naging accessible siya sa kanyang manual na 1985, What is Total Quality Control the Japanese Way. So quality circles can easily be applied to the smallest team, approximately 3 to 12 people. In that way kasi, nagiging voluntary na nagpa-participate, and regularly na nag-meet. So itong quality circles, malaki yung naging ambag niya sa total quality management, and because of this then, naging well-known si Professor Kaoru Ishikawa within the world of scientific quality management.
Hello guys! I'm going to talk about Ishikawa's 7 basic quality tools. So quality pros have many names for these 7 basic tools of quality. First, emphasized by Kaoru Ishikawa, a professor of engineering in Tokyo University. First is cause and effect diagram. Also known as fishbone diagram, it identifies many possible causes for an effect or problem and sort ideas into useful categories. Second one is check sheet. It's a structured, prepared form for collecting and analyzing data. It is also a generic tool that can be adopted for a wide variety of purposes. And the third one is control chart. It is a graph used to study how a process changes over time. Comparing current data to historical control limits leads to conclusion about whether the process variation is consistent. Moreover, the fourth one is histogram. It is the most commonly used graph among all for showing frequency distributions or how often each different values in a set of data occurs. Furthermore, the fifth one is Pareto chart. It is a bar graph that shows which factors are more significant. Additionally, the sixth one is scatter diagram. It is a graph pairs of numerical data, one variable on each axis to look for a relationship. And last but not the least is stratification. It is a technique that separates data gathered from a variety of sources so that patterns can be seen.
Now, let's talk about the other contribution, the PDCA, which stands for Plan, Do, Check, and Act. The first step is plan. You need to determine the goals and the targets. Determine the methods of reaching your goals. The second step is engage in training and education. Implement your work. And the third step is check the effects of implementation.
Good day everyone, I'm here to discuss the company-wide quality by Kaoru Ishikawa. So, Ishikawa is associated with company-wide quality control movement that started in Japan in year 1955 to year 1960, following the visits of Deming and Duran. Under this quality control in Japan is characterized by company-wide participation from the top management up to the lower-ranking employees. So, it is said that the company-wide quality control is a system in which all company members participate from the top management to workers of actual workplace. With this system, Ishikawa brought an innovative change to the business management philosophy and styles of operation. The result of these company-wide quality control activities are remarkable, not only in ensuring the quality of industrial products, but also in their great contribution to the company's overall business. As we can see, after the World War II, up to these days, the quality of Japanese product has made a great improvement, and it's because of the contribution of the wide quality control activities. And until now, the Japanese quality control was attracting not only the developing countries but also the developed countries of West. Quality control concepts and methods are used for problem solving in the production process, for incoming material control, and for new product design control, and also for analysis to help top management decide policy. To verify policy is being carried out, and for solving problems in sales, personnel, labor management, and in clerical departments. Ishikawa sees the company-wide quality control movement as implying that quality does not only mean the quality of products but also of after-sales service, quality of management, the company itself, and the human being. It means that through company-wide quality control, Ishikawa wants to change the mindset of every employee that quality is not just about how good the product is, but also he wants to highlight that customer satisfaction was always primary importance.